The Hoof and Fang podcast. I'm Kirt Graves.
And I'm Maz Maddox.
It's like a fun little thing I do now to say, like, to see how much I need to enunciate hoof and fang for our transcription service to recognize it as those words.
What is it to, like, pick it up as otherwise?
A bunch of insane things. Nothing related to our actual podcast, but... So anyways, here we are. Episode 88, which I just wanted to point out, is coming out on August 8th, 8/8 of 2025.
That's super cool.
Yeah. That's some spooky witchy shit right there.
I was about to say, that's like some weird alignment. Like, maybe we should get lottery tickets that day or something.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will
be a
if
lucky
you will.
day for us. Yeah, I'll do it.
What's new?
Oh, man. I went back to Texas this past weekend and saw family.
Okay.
So that was fun.
I'm
and
glad I
stressful.
didn't immediately say boo.
Yeah.
Boo,
it was
Texas.
We're
not happy with them right now.
Oh, no. The state
really.
itself is on fire, like, perpetually. But we weren't there because of Yeehaw, Texas. We were there because of Yeehaw family. And it was good. Alex got to go to this huge half-price books that's there. It's one of my favorite bookstores ever. It's one of those like really, really massive bookstores. It's the same one I went to Anne Rice's book signing at like years ago. So it's just really cool. So we went and got to shop there a little bit. And then, the rest of it was just family shit. And then we came home late Sunday. So most of my weekend was just travel and doing that stuff. But otherwise,
Do you
good.
feel like you get a weekend when you do that?
No.
Right.
No, not really. I did take a little bit of yesterday. Like I went in late just so I could sleep in a little bit and kind of bounce back. So at least there was that. Like I got a little bit of rest, but yeah, it's a whole thing. But what about you? How was your weekend?
Well, it turned out to be quite dull. Not the whole thing. But we had a friend who was going to come visit on Saturday, and then his dog got sick, so we ended up not coming. And it was just one of those things where it was like, wow. When plans get canceled, we have like nothing else to do. But like, I was looking forward to spending time with a friend. So now that's like, I'm prepared to be social.
Yeah.
And I have no one to be social with. So
it's probably like a double-edged sword where it's like, well, now you don't have to worry about entertainment, but also like entertaining somebody, but also you're kind of primed for it. Like, that would be shitty.
Yeah, so it was just one of those like, oh, this is a bummer. Nothing going on. And I was like trying to check what was going on in Green Bay, and the answer was nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I guess it's that weird part of the summer where it's starting to taper out because I think a lot of people are going back to school.
Yeah.
Or like the kids are going back to school and shit.
Yeah.
So, I would imagine festivals are wrapping up and it's entering like the hottest part of the summer.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, I'm not going to a festival.
Yeah.
Too many people. It's hot. The drinks are $40 a piece. Like, no.
Right.
We're not doing that. But there are, like, there could have been like events like, was anybody doing a play anywhere?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm yawning. I don't know. I'm talking about being bored. Now I'm yawning.
Psychosomatic.
Right? Yeah. So, but we did host a brunch on Sunday, which I did enjoy. I enjoyed a brunch get together.
Nice.
Because it was like, breakfast is easy. And everybody was gone by like noon. So then we kind of just cleaned up a little bit, and then we had the rest of our day.
Yeah.
And that I did enjoy because Sunday I was planning to have like some downtime, and so that's all I wanted to do was have downtime.
Nice. Awesome.
But yeah. So that was that. And also, I don't think we've talked about this yet. Have you watched K-pop Demon Hunters on Netflix?
No, everyone keeps telling me to watch it. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Is it great?
Obsessed.
Okay,
yeah.
Shit. I'll watch that tonight then.
Yeah. It's like the modern day, like, animated musical. Like, I feel like for kids, like we were like growing up with like Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast and The Little Mermaid, where like every animated movie was also a musical. It's like, this is the 2025 version of that. It's a cool original story, excellent animation. The music is awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot of
The
fun.
animation did look really cool because every time I would like skim by it on Netflix, it would always catch my attention because I'm like, man, it's really good. Like it looks good, but I didn't know anything about it, so I actually thought it was just like one of the K-pop bands things. So I was like, I don't know who they are, so I'll just skip it.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was like its own independent thing.
Yeah, nor did I. It really, I feel like, came without a lot of fanfare, and it's becoming popular simply based on the fact that it's excellent.
Okay, well,
that it's very well done.
Sold.
And so it's like, yeah. So I mentioned that because like I spent a lot of time listening to that music this weekend. Like, nice. Well, nothing else to do. I'll listen to K-pop Demon Hunters. So
nice.
Well, I bop around my house. So that's
excellent.
That's what I did. All right. So friends and fans know that we are reacting to the Animorphs Nickelodeon series over on our Patreon. So if you want to watch that, those are coming out every Thursday. We have 3 more to do.
Man.
3 more, and then it's coming to a close.
Yeah, like these have been so much fun. Like they're just silly, and most of it is, we've talked about this, most of it is actually going like, what the fuck is going on? But that's what makes it so fun. So I'm kind of sad that there's only 3 left.
I know. But at the same time, I'm ready to be done with this.
I was about to say, more than 3, we'd probably be like...
It has not improved to the level where I'm like, oh, bummer, I wish there was a season 3.
Right. No, I'm just bummed because I have such a good time being confused with you. But like, as far as like the writing and stuff, no, it's not good.
Right. No. It's very confusing. And we have, especially as fans of the books, like questions.
Yeah. Choices are made.
Choices are made.
Usually the right one.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's going on over there. You can still check that out on the Patreon. And so this week we're doing a little production meeting on Mike.
Yeah. Yeah,
as promised last week, we're talking about the future of Hoof and Fang. The podcast.
The podcast.
The podcast. And I guess the most succinct way to put it for folks is that we are going to emerge, we are going to evolve into our next form for the Pokemon and Digimon fans out there.
Love it.
So things are going to change, including the podcast name. Like the format's going to get a little refresh. So yeah, it's going to evolve into something else. And we don't have all the details on what that is, so we're not like announcing that right here and now. But we are letting people know why and just sort of what we're thinking about. And also at the same time, encouraging you not to go away. Don't leave us. Yeah. Don't leave us.
Stick with us.
We're coming back. It's just going to look and feel a little bit different. So for me, a lot of this change started with the move, because what was kind of cool and special about our podcast is that you and I were in the same place. So it was an in-person podcast with remote interviews, but like we were just shooting the shit and we saw each other all the time. And so it was like, that was the dynamic. Once that changed and we became like so many other podcasts that are fully remote, it was like time to open up the possibilities of what else that could mean.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I look at it as an opportunity to grow, which I think is important. So things that aren't changing is you and I are still going to be around a lot.
Yep. Yes.
This will still be our podcast. We're still going to be talking about queer books and writing, because that's still like the essence of who we are in our daily lives. So that will always remain important to us. But some things that will be changing is that we'd like to include more voices on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So I don't know about you.
You get us plus additional awesome people.
Yeah. Just more people to talk about shit with.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I don't know about you, but like I feel like I have said enough.
Yeah, getting some other perspectives and topic ideas and stuff will be awesome, because it's just been me and you for 88 episodes so far. Like bring in some new fresh voices and stuff. I think it's just all a good thing. Yeah.
A diversity of experience, a diversity of opinion, maybe some people we can disagree with from time to time.
Yeah, there you go.
Again, being in the same space for so long, like our opinions have kind of formed together. We rarely disagree on anything. It'd be cool to have people on who like come from a different perspective and can be like, actually, I think differently about this. Great.
Right.
Let's have that conversation. in addition to like expanding beyond just the two of us, like, and we've already sort of done this, but like the focus of the podcast is going to broaden beyond just queer spec fic, which has really been like our MO from the beginning. And we've definitely strayed from that here and there, but now we're going to make it official. We're going to broaden the scope. We're going to talk about all kinds of queer media. And again, we are still us, so a lot of it will still be centered around books.
Yeah, of course.
But we can have the opportunity to talk to people who are doing other kinds of queer media, you know, and see what their lives are like. What are they watching? What do they want to talk about? What's going on in the lives of those artists beyond just the bookish community? So that's also part of it. It's just we want to talk about more stuff and not always have to try to find a way to make it connect to books.
Yeah, exactly.
Which sometimes we've done successfully and other times we're like, screw it. We just want to talk about this movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's our podcast. We can't change the rules on the fly if we want to.
Exactly.
We try to keep it consistent.
Right. We can change the rules. We often do change the rules. And so we're going to be changing the rules again.
Yet again, yes.
So I guess, so the official name and like who will be involved and all of that, expect more information to come sometime this fall. Like, it's August now. We should know in a month or two what's happening. We'll nail down some commitments from folks. We'll land on a name and a logo and all of that.
Yeah.
But in order to give us time to do all of that work, this version, this iteration of the podcast is going to end in 2 weeks.
Yes.
So that means that our final episode of Hoof and Fang, this version of it, although we're changing the name, so it'll be the final episode of Hoof and Fang, which is, again, for those who don't know, if you're coming late, like it's very personal to you and I. It's a reflection of our books. The first one you published, the first one I narrated. And so if we're opening the gates and we're bringing more people in, it doesn't make sense to keep that. Also, it's confused a lot of people. So as fun as it was, wink, wink, nod, nod for us.
Yeah.
We want to open the doors to other people who may not understand that Hoof and Fang is a queer podcast about queer books. So yeah, this will end Friday, August 22nd. So that's going to be our 90th episode. And it's almost exactly 2 years from the day we premiered.
Yeah, it's so we've really come full circle. Like when we were planning all this, we didn't realize the timing of it, and you clocked it when, like, I think last week you're like, it's almost exactly to the day, the 2-year anniversary.
It was as my Google Calendar like flipped over into like August. Because it was like the last few days of July, and then it was now showing August when I went there. And I have on my Google Calendar the anniversary of the podcast. And I was like,
love it.
Wait a second. I was like, we just talked about ending on episode 90. That would be dun, 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 the Friday before our Monday birthday.
Yeah.
It's almost exactly 2 years of podcasting under this name.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So yeah, we've had a lot of fun doing this version, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing the next version, whatever that ends up being. And we hope that you, listeners, will follow us.
If you've enjoyed your time with us so far, I think it's just going to get even better. Like, expanding and inviting new people in is a good thing. So if you've had a blast, you're going to have more of a blast on our next. I hope so. And also, I mean, part of this too, like bringing in more people, means maybe a little less work for just the two of us. Yeah.
You know, like we can take a break every now and again, but the podcast doesn't have to take a break just because we have something else going on in our lives. Like, we'll have more people who we can be like, please go record an episode and we will put it out. But we don't have to be in every single episode all the time, always. Like, we want to, like, just bring more people in and have them help us out, make it more fun for us and more fun for the listeners all around.
Yeah, exactly.
So, as I said earlier, if you are subscribed to us on a podcast thing, a podcaster, a podcast catcher, whatever we're calling them nowadays.
Podcatcher.
That was the term for a little while. Like, which app do you use? Which podcatcher do you use? Stay subscribed. So just stay subscribed to this feed. We'll still be in this feed. We will just be transitioning to the new podcast. If you are subscribed
nice
on
YouTube,
stay subscribed on YouTube. We will just release, we're going to just change our branding, but keep the same channels and everything so that you don't have to do anything. We'll be back in this exact feed in due course. So
indeed.
So that's sort of an ending, but it's like launching into a new beginning. And then we do have a true ending.
Yeah, we do.
And that is that we are going to end the Patreon side of things.
Since we're changing into a whole different thing, we thought it'd be confusing and a little sticky to keep the Patreon, especially if we're inviting new people in. So that's going to be dissolved and we'll take that away. We'll have more exciting stuff down the road, but while we kind of figure out what we're going to be doing on the monetary side of things, we're just going to dissolve the Hoof and Fang Patreon.
Yeah. And again, it's going away, but it's not. So what we're doing now, and we'll put this in the Patreon and everything too. We are encouraging our subscribers on Patreon to end their subscription or move over to the free subscription. So if you want us to still be able to get in touch with you through Patreon, move to the free tier. Don't keep giving us money while we're not creating anything for you.
Yeah.
Unless you are there exclusively to have access to all of those Animorphs episodes. Because those will stay. Most of everything else is going to go away, but the Animorphs episodes are going to stay. As a little side project, we're going to start releasing some of those episodes publicly and encourage new people that if they want to get the entire catalog all at once, they can go subscribe to our Patreon. So that will be the whole purpose of the Patreon, is to house those Animorphs episodes. So if you are gaga about those Animorphs episodes and you want to keep giving us $5 a month, by all means.
Yeah, for sure.
But otherwise, we are telling you now, go switch it. Go switch it to free.
Yeah.
So that you're not paying us while we're not doing anything new and original. So
right. Exactly.
Yeah. But the reason we're continuing to do the podcast, even though we're no longer interested in making money through the Patreon, is the fact that we will still have a vehicle out in the world to promote our individual projects. Because a big part of this podcast has been just talking about what we're working on, what we're excited about. Bringing on authors that I work with, or bringing on, your beta reader, your alpha reader, and talking about process and like authors that you're friends with. Getting to commiserate with other creatives in this little little corner of the internet. So that we still want to do. We still want to continue to promote our stuff, promote their stuff, introduce listeners to new people, we hope.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So we'll still be chatting about, like, even though we're bringing in new people, this is still going, like we've said, this is still our podcast. We're still going to be talking about what I'm writing, what you're narrating, what the cool people who we invite on, like what they're working on, because, we try to keep it all within those kind of spaces. So there's still a lot of cool stuff happening. And, this is going to be the best way for you to hear about all the cool next projects that we're working on. So It's awesome.
Exactly. So again, exactly what this will look like, we're not exactly sure. We have ideas. The things are brewing, and we'll see what happens. But one thing that I'm ready to talk about publicly now,
exciting,
is that I will actually be launching my own Patreon for some original work that I'm creating. Heretofore, I have been calling it My Smutty Little Stories.
So you should just keep calling them those.
I don't think that's going to be the official name, because I think there are too many blocks on social media if I wanted to like talk about them.
Yeah, fair.
So I can't just call them my smutty little stories. But basically, like, through the course of doing all of those interviews that I did for Queers and Quills, I gleaned some things, and some of the most important things were, if I wanted to write, if I wanted to branch out into writing, I don't have to wait to write a full novel to start putting things out in the world. Like, you can start with writing some short stories. And I was like, oh, I should just start with some short stories. I was like, why am I putting all this pressure, like, on, like, what's my big book idea? Like, just write some stories.
Yeah, have fun with it. It's supposed to be
have fun with it. Practice, get the rust off.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's a good tip.
Yeah.
And another one that a lot of those guys talked about was, they wrote these lovely fade to black romances that they thought would be really appealing. And they flamed out. And then their second book was just the smuttiest smut that ever smutted.
Yeah.
And it was a big hit. And so I was like, okay, well, if that's what the audience wants, then we'll make the short stories smutty. Now, there will be varying levels, but they're going to be like, like if I at one point feel like writing a sweet little romance, Heartstopper style, okay, fine. That won't get smutty. But like,
well, and there's an audience for everything, right? Like we all love the smut, but sometimes you want something sweet. Like you can enjoy both things.
Exactly. So I'll talk about it more in the future, but like basically the tagline is there's not time for a happily ever after, but there will be a happy ending.
I love that.
So
that's cute.
like they're going to be short. My plan is to release 2 a month. They will be audio originals. So I will write them myself and then record them and release them in audio. At some point down the line, I will format them for reading with your eyeballs. But primarily it will be about that original audio stories that I'm writing. So 2 a month.
So exciting.
I hope so.
I mean,
for our friends who just want to support me and don't want my smutty stories, I'm going to have a level for you.
It's like a tip jar kind of thing?
Just a little tip jar, if that's what you're interested in. Which, I mean, I feel like every other plan has that. That's kind of what our first tier always was. Just like, you like what we're doing? Chip in a few bucks.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a way to support even if you don't want the smutty stories, but the smutty stories are going to be there for you.
Yeah, you should. Yeah. I mean, I got to read them early because, I'm a friend.
Maz is one of the people who has beta read for me, which has been very helpful.
I would say you should definitely subscribe. They're super fun, definitely smutty. I enjoyed the shit out of them. And I will also be subscribing so I can hear the audio. So there you go.
Great. Thanks.
Yeah. So this is your first plug. I'll be your first customer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I realized the other day is it was our first customer on Hoof and Fang just to make sure everything was working.
That's great.
And I never unsubscribed.
So you've been putting money back into it.
I've been putting $5 into our till every single month. Like,
that's great.
Just to test it, just to make sure everything was working.
Yeah.
2 years later. 2 years later, here we are.
I mean, you get the money back, so it's all good.
Right. Yeah. It all comes through.
Right.
So find my socials. I'll also probably announce something in this podcast feed and talk about it over the next couple of weeks, because my plan is to launch that by September, get that out in the world. Because,
nice.
We've talked about it before, but like there's just a need for people in every industry to think about diversifying their income. It's why we started this podcast, is like, will narration last forever? I don't know. But like, is writing the most stable second choice? Absolutely not.
No.
But like, if there's a way I can combine them and make something that's of value to people, then awesome.
Yeah.
So
I have no idea what I'm going to do on my side for Patreon. That's still in the works. I don't know, y'all. I wish I had also a cool announcement where I'm like, hey, exclusive, whatever. Nope, I don't. I'm sorry. But if I ever do craft one, I'll let you know. But in the meantime, you've got Kirt's to hold you over until you can pay both of our Patreons.
Yeah. We'll all be creating great content.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And we promise this podcast won't turn into purely us pitching our Patreons all the time.
No, God.
But there might be a part of that.
I mean, we have to pitch it at first when it's new, but we definitely are not those people. We don't want to be clouding your ears with hey, give us $5. That's not what this is about. So.
Yeah. So I've been working on that. Things are in the works, and I'm excited to. I haven't. I mean, this is not publishing in its traditional sense, but it's putting something out in the world, and I haven't done that in a long time.
It's so cool.
A long time. So it's nice. And it was nice to flex those other creative muscles. It's a whole different thing writing it than reading it. But at the same time, I'm so grateful for all the reading I've done over the last 8 years.
Yeah.
So
what you like.
Oh, I'm coming up on my 9-year anniversary.
Oh, that's cool.
From Wolfsong coming out. So 9 years ago this month, I was recording Wolfsong.
Yeah. Oh man, that's
wild. In a coat closet in my house in Sheboygan 9 years ago.
That's so crazy. Are you going to try to do something big for the 10-year anniversary? Go get a tattoo or something?
I should.
Yeah.
Will I remember to?
Probably not. We're both really shitty about that. We just talked about how the 2 anniversary snuck up on us. We're like, oh yeah, whoops.
It took a reminder on a calendar to be like, oh yeah, that I should do something about that. So yeah. So I guess that's our meeting. So that's what we're thinking about. That's what's coming down the pike. We have 2 more episodes to make and enjoy as Hoof and Fang, and then we'll be back. We're going to go into our cocoon and come out a beautiful butterfly. Yes. At some point in the future.
We'll have some extra people with us when we emerge.
Yeah.
It's a magical cocoon.
Exactly. So I will just say one final plug for our listeners who have enjoyed this and are listening. This transition is a great time to tell a friend about us. Mm-hmm. So like when we start announcing what the new podcast will be, it's a great time to like share it with people you know or in Facebook groups. We have always wanted, we've loved our audience from the very beginning, and we know some of you have been with us from the very beginning, but we've always wanted to grow and we've always wanted to find new listeners. And so that is still our goal. Part of doing this is we want to expand our appeal and talk to and about more people. So once we start, posting and announcing things, please share it. Please help us out by telling other people that we're here and we're having a good time. And we occasionally say something witty.
Yeah, sometimes we're funny.
Even more occasionally, we say something wise.
Yeah.
That it's worth it to check in with our podcast every now and then.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, just keep following us on all the places, and you'll notice things starting to change, because I have no idea how to do like a mass switch over in branding. So it's probably going to have to happen bit by bit and piecemeal.
Yeah.
So yeah,
this is a new learning experience for both of us, because we had to start a podcast from scratch. We had to do all Patreon stuff from scratch. Now we're doing a big, huge rebranding. We don't know how to do that. So this is going to be a lot of us being like, does this work? No? Shit.
No.
So
all right, great. Yeah. Does that switch over automatically? Did I change our profile picture? How do I change the name on this?
Yeah. Does that break the link? I don't know.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So yeah. So that's what's going on with us. Thank you guys for listening. We so appreciate it. Mm-hmm. And yeah, let's just have a blast these next 2 episodes.
Yeah, we're going to have fun.
We're going to have a good
time.
Silly.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys. We will be back next week. Talk to you then.
See you then.